Hello everyone, today in this video we'll be discussing the module 3 of UI, and very simple, no need to worry anything about module 3 of UI. There are 9 topics here and there are 12 questions in total which could be asked in exam, and from that 6 are super important. So I'll be discussing what you need to write in each of these, how to remember the key points using mnemonics or any story. That are the things we'll be discussing, and there is nothing much written in notes, just the points I've written. If you want to know what you have to write in that points and what you have to elaborate, you have to listen to this video. Okay, so before starting, if you like this video, hit the like button and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Your support helps me make more videos like this. If you have got any doubt, ping me on Instagram. So let's get started. The first question is structure of menus. Okay, so what do you understand by the term structure of menus? In fact, structure of menus is nothing but how the menu is, like what are the things present in that and what the menu comprises of. That is what is called structure of menu. But in this question, they are not expecting us to write the structure, but they are asking different types of menus. Okay, if they are structure of menus, what you will write? Different type of menus. Okay, so for this you have to remember the keyword. A structure starts from the keyword S, so SSSHCE. Quickly saying the full form of this: single menu. Okay, single menu will have what? One single menu in that item, and the choices will be there. Second is sequential menu. Sequential, the name itself you can understand, the menu items will be sequentially arranged. And third S is simultaneous menu. Simultaneous menu means one menu will have many menus. Okay, many options and will be there. H is nothing but hierarchical menus. In hierarchical menus, you'll be having one menu. Inside that, some menus will be there. Inside that, many sub menus will be there in a hierarchical fashion. C is connected menus. How many menus you'll make? 4 menus you'll make and connect each of these. That is what is called hierarchical menus. E is event trapping menus. In event trapping menus, you'll have an event going on in the background, but in front, a menu will be visible. Okay, whether it makes sense or not, if you can write this much, you will get marks. Fine. So let's have a look at what are the key points. First, you have to write a few keywords regarding the menus, and after you have written that, you have to write the different type of menus and few words regarding that. What do you understand by the term single? What do you understand by the term sequential, simultaneous, and the illustrations regarding that? And hierarchical menus and connected menus, see, it will look like this. All the menus are connected with each other, and event trapping. Then that was the first question. Next is, what is the function of menus? Function of menus, there are 4 functions. Okay, so what are the 4 functions? See, imagine, to remember this one, you have to imagine a menu. When you click on a menu, what you are going to do? Navigate it. The first option is navigate. Second, when you click on menu, many options will be visible. What are these options for? Executing an action or procedure. When you click on this, it will perform some action, right? For example, saving a file, that you're performing an action. Second point is action. Third is, when you click on that, you will get an information regarding that, so that is choice description. That is the third point. Fourth point is, you'll have to enter some data, like for example, if you save a file, what name you have to save? You are entering what? A data. That is the fourth point. Quickly seeing, we have the 4 points, which is navigation to a new menu, execute an action or procedure, displaying information, data or parameter input. A few words regarding each of these. Fine, that should be more than sufficient. Super important question from exam point of view. Explain the content of menus. Very simple. In the menu, what you can see first? Obviously the title, isn't it? Title is the first thing. And what is this menu for? That is the second point. Context. Third is choice description. If you want to click on new file, it will show you a slide description. New file means what you will be able to do with that, right? That is choice description. And fourth one is completion instructions. If you want to click new file, then something will appear. It will also direct you what you have to do. Fine, that is the content of menus. The question can also be element of menus. Okay, that's all what you have to write. A few words regarding each of these. Next is mention the guidelines for formatting menus. Okay, formatting menus is important question, not that important question, but still, if you want, you can remember this one. Okay, formatting menus, what you have to remember is, see, there was a robot. Okay, there was a robot and that robot was formatted. Okay, so that's the how you make the connection in the story. For robot was formatted, so robot did not have any information with it, and it came to the college with wearing an ID card. Okay, it looks so stupid, right? That's what the other people also told. The other people told the robot pagal. Okay, pagal means the Hindi word mad. Okay, so you have to remember PGOOL, a slight alteration of pagal. Okay, and what you have to remember is, this is the robot wearing ID card. Okay, so you'll have to remember ID, and what they told is CC, there is a mad robot. So CC. Okay, CC, ID, PGOOL. Okay, if you remember this much easily, you can remember all these points. You have to just write the points and write what it means. Okay, few keywords regarding that. Elaboration, you are already William Shakespeare, right? You can do it in your own words. What is the keyword I told? CC, ID, PGOOL. Fine. What is C? C is consistency and complexity. I is item arrangement, D is display, P is presentation, G is grouping, O is organization, O is ordering, ordering is here, and L is line separator. Let me explain you what you have to write after writing all of this, okay, by using the mnemonic. Consistency means what? Maintain consistency with icon. Consistency means if this icon is this much, second icon should not be this much, okay. Display means it should be always visible. Presentation, the choices should be obvious. Organized, it should be properly organized. Complexity should be not that high. Item should be well arranged in left, right, top, bottom alignments. Ordering should be there with sequence, alphabetical size and all. Groupings of similar items should be there. Line separator means, for example, if there is a menu here, few items are here, you might have observed there is a line separator. Few items, line separator, and so on. That is the formatting of menus. Next important question: what is the explain phrasing of menu? Phrasing of menu, there are 6 points you have to remember. How many points you will remember in phrasing of menu? 6 points are there. Okay, you have to start this writing these 6 points. First step. Next step, write about these 6 things. Third step, in this you have to write the guidelines. For the guidelines, all the means all the 6 points are the same guidelines, and you can get the hints from here. Fine, let's have a look at this one. How do you remember this one? In this the phrasing of menu, just imagine a menu. Okay, just imagine a menu. First thing what you see, title. After you see title, obviously choice, instruction and description will be there about that menu. 3 points are done, 50% done. Then when you want to select something or type something, right, what you will be doing is you will be making use of keyboard. 2 points covered there. Keyboard equivalent and keyboard accelerator. What is the difference? Equivalent means about, help and all, they will have the first letter underlined, right? What does that indicate? Is you want to select about, click on A on keyboard. That is keyboard equivalent. Accelerator means the shortcut of the keyboard. 1 point is left. Intent indicators, which is the most probable option you'll choose. Default by that it will be highlighted. That is what intent indicator. Start from a menu and go to the keyboard and come to the intent indicator. That's how you'll remember these things. Now let's see what you need to write inside this. You have to write guidelines, okay. For each of these point you have to write the guidelines. Let's take the first one, menu title. How to write the guideline? Same goes for the others also. The nature and purpose of menu itself. You are intelligent enough to write this in your own word. Nature and purpose of each presented choice. When there is a choice, what is the purpose of each choice? That also you can write. Proper choice and the choices may be selected. How it will be selected, that also you have to write. Few hints are here. How it should be represented is short, simple, clear, location, upper lowercase, meaningful, parallel, attractive, readable, size, capital, single, multiple words, novice or expert users who are using it, style, color, font, unique indicators, warning, hint, underline, bold, italic, and image icons. These can be used for filling the content in the answer script. Okay. Moving on, you have the next question, which is selecting menu choices. Not important one, but still I'll discuss. Okay, so here to select menu choices, what are the points you need to remember? Initially, where the cursor will be positioned, which are the choices you will select, what are the default options available, which are the choices unavailable to us, are you going to use toggle or setting or toggle menu items? Fine, these are the key points you have to write and elaborate in your own words. Next, we have explained the problems in navigating the web sites. If you come across a stupid website, in that two things you'll see. If you click a link, it will take you to somewhere else which is not existing website, or some unwanted things will be there, right? That is all. That's all what is there. You have to mainly highlight 2 words: technical issues, which is regarding the system resources; usage problem, how you are facing difficulty in using. Few hints are linked pages, moving to a different page, spatial disorientation, lack of clues, where am I, you're not aware of where you are present in website, sudden disappearance, too many unwanted things on the screen. Moving on to the next question, which is explain the navigational goals and website navigation. Now, the navigation goals means there are 3. Okay, control, menu navigation aids, and website organization. When you have the control and you get the aids and you have the organized way of things in the logical fragments, hierarchy, and the structures, so you will be able to easily navigate. That's all what the navigational goals. Moving on to the next question, which is components of web navigation system. Super important. Just imagine your favorite website. There is a link present here. Under that link there are 2 options. You want to go back or you want to go proceed further. Okay, and you don't know what the website is about, so you'll have some ads present here, like here, and one big icon will be present, and about that icon something will be written here, and it will ask you want to proceed in that website, are you sure or not, right? These are the key points you have to remember. This is link, this is the browser command button, and these are the navigational bars, and this is the icon, and this is the phrasing title, and this is the command button. If you remember this much, this question is cakewalk for you. Super important question from exam point of view. First is link. It should be sensible, available, obvious and distinctive, consistent, textual, and provide multiple navigation paths. Next is if you want to move forward or backward. How do you make that button awesome? When you see that, it should not look very useless button. It should look very attractive. So how you will make it attractive, that is mentioned here. Okay. Website navigation bar, there are 3 types. Global, local and minor links, it will be like this. 3 places will be present, and also you can have a navigation bar which has home, new, product, service and what content. Then is textual phrases. It will provide brief information about the text you are going to select. And graphical icon or images, the main appearance of the navigation menu in the form of image icons. Last is command button, if you want to proceed further or not, that component. Okay, it may appear in the form of array, in the form of navigational bar, or just as a separate icon. Next is some of the website navigation guidelines. Very straightforward. If you suppose you have a website here, and when you started scrolling, it's looking like this. Okay, this scroll button, the scroll button, how much small it looks, that means that much big you have to scroll, isn't it? That's only the useless thing here. And the number of links, if you have a large number of links here, will you be able to navigate in website? Obviously not. Presenting links, if it is present monotonic color, all links are looking same, no point. Some links to avoid are orphan link, boomerang link, gotcha link, false alarm, mystery and missed opportunities. Also we need to maintain links, and there are different kinds of link available within page, within the website, or external, that are kind of links. And also include the places of related intent, important pages, background, explanatory information, supplementary information, new or change content, quit or exit, informational status, separate page, outside indication. Use this keyword to fill the content in answer script. Last is maintenance of the link. Maintain internal link as well as frequently check external links. Okay, so all about links you have to write in the question, which is website navigation guidelines. Just imagine how a useless website will be and write about it. Fine. Moving on to the 11th question. What is sense of place? Maintaining a sense of place means knowing where you are present. Okay, that's all. And for that you can use the graphs, or you can use the sitemap, or you can use characteristic element that aid where you are going, and you should be able to know where if you go, what are the choices available to you in the form of hierarchical tree structure. Ease of movement should be there, and the website design should be presented in a well organized manner. Okay, all the tools should be present in the fingertips of the user. Moving on to the last question, which we have, explain the various kinds of graphical menus. So totally we have 7 type of graphical menus. When you hear the word graphical menus kinds, you have to remember this keyword MCPPIT. MCPPIT what? IT. Okay, repeat, MCPPIT. If you remember this much, this is cakewalk for you. MC is menu bar, cascading menus. PPP is nothing but pull down, pop up and pie menus. I is iconic menus, and T is tier of menus. In these, when you are asked this question in the exam, what you are supposed to write is, you have to write all of these first, and then you have to explain each of these. Now explanation consists of what? In explanation you have to write about this, means about what is the menu bar, make an image of it. After that you have to write the guidelines to be followed. Then you have to write advantages and disadvantages. Okay, if you write this one, then you will be able to get full marks. So the advantage, disadvantage and guidelines, these all are similar for all of these. Okay, just the about will change and the icon will change. So I'll be discussing the about and icon, and this I'll discuss a lot what you have to fill. Or else for each of these I'll be reading the keywords. You have to remember the keywords accordingly and store in your memory, so that you can use in the answer script. Okay, so first see what is menu bar. Menu bar is just a simple menu, that is menu bar. Cascading menus, cascading form it will appear. Okay, this will happen when you click on one menu. Inside that one option will be there. When you click on this, another menu will open. This you have seen, right? That is only cascading menus. Okay, one after the another. Pull down menus, when there is a menu and if you click on that, vertical bar will open, that is pull down menus. Pop up menu, suddenly in the middle of screen one menu will come, that is pop up menu. Tier of menu, if there is 2 menus present here and that is a sub menu, if you hold and bring it here, it will be a separate icon. Separate window, that is called as tier of menu. Iconic menu, in the menu in which icons are there. And pie menu, a circle menu, in that you can go to any options from the center, that is pie menus. Now let's have a look at the key points you have to write. One line regarding each of these. These are present as alternative choices, and the advantage, disadvantages, you can either read it or you can hear me. Always visible. The advantages: easy to browse, easy to locate, do not obscure the screen, allow the keyboard equivalent. Disadvantage: consumes full row space and require working away from the main working area, require moving the pointer, menu options are smaller, horizontal orientation less efficient for scanning, limits the number of choices. Okay, in the first time it might look all the new things for you, but when you hear the same thing 7 times, obviously it will look not new. Okay, and those things will be stored where? In your mind. Next is, after that you have to write the design guidelines. Means you have to just imagine the best menu bar. how it should display, where it should be located, what is the title, what is the item description, how is the organization, what is the layout, what is the separation, how is the selection indication should look like. All these things you have to write in what? In your own words. Next is pull down menus. Pull down, by the name itself you can understand, pull it down. Fine, that's all what is pull down menu is. And advantages: the reminds of existence, consistently available, no window spaces consumed, easy to browse, vertical orientation helps in scanning and grouping, allow display of keyboard equivalent and keyboard accelerator. The disadvantages are searching and selecting will be there, require looking away from the main menu, require moving pointer away from the working area, items smaller than full size, obscure the screen working size. Design guidelines, same again, display location size, title, item description, organization, layout, grouping, toggle and pull down menus, keyboard equivalent, accelerator, separation and selection cursor. Cascading menus, like this type of menus. Okay. Advantages: the high level top level are simplified, first letter are mnemonics are available, and high level command are browsing execution. Next is disadvantages: access to sub menu items require more steps, requires change in pointer movement, and browsing is more difficult. The design guidelines are cascade indicator, location and levels and title. Pop-up menu, suddenly what it comes, that is pop-up menu, and they appear in the working area. They do not use the window space, no pointer movement is needed, vertical orientation helps in both scanning and grouping, shows print frequently, allows the keyboard equivalent and accelerators. Disadvantages are existence, and the means for selecting must be learned and remembered, requires special action, and items are smaller than full size button, they may obscure the screen size, display location may not be considered. Design guidelines are display location size, title. Tier of menu, the guidelines are same as previous ones. In fact, all the guidelines are same for all the menus. Disadvantages and advantages: no space is considered when menu is not needed. When needed, it remains continuously displayed. Disadvantage: it does require screen space, it obscures the working area. Iconic menu, in the menu in which icons are there. Pics help the facilitate the memory, but their size is more. Also, to create meaningful icons, skills are needed. Okay. And pie menus, these are circle type of menus, and they are alternative to what? Pull down and pop-up menu. Average movement to any option is shorter than the other one. Like see here it is from center, you can go any option, same distance will be there, but in the other menus, if you want to go to this option from here, it will be longer than if you want to go here in this option. So that's what the shorter, and works well with 1 or 2 level selection. Menu items, the last two topics are default menu items and what are the functions which are not performed by default items. What are the default menu items? File, edit, view, help and window. You can see right above each you will have default menu items, and you have to just write what are these items. And last one is what functions are not performed by default items: label, disable commands, and navigation and selection. So learn 6 questions thoroughly. Super important question from exam point of view. Make sure you hit the like button and subscribe to the channel for more videos like this. And thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one.